Medford police say over the past 2 years, they investigated more than 10 cases of sex trafficking right here in Southern Oregon. But Rebecca Bender and other local advocates of victims are working hard to reduce that number. They say the first step is awareness. Rebecca Bender says her life's mission is clear.
I thought, you're right, how can I just sit here and do nothing?
Bender spent 6 years living a nightmare. When she was 18, she was sold into sex trafficking by a man who pretended to be her boyfriend.
Within that time, I was branded twice, traded between traffickers. I mean, it got horrific.
Now her experience is giving her a purpose.
I think we sexualize and glamorize commercial sex so much with this next generation that we really have to take a stance.
Her nonprofit, Rebecca Bender Ministries, provides resources for sex trafficking survivors all across the nation. Now she's teaming up with Abolish Child Trafficking Southern Oregon, also called ACT Southern Oregon, to bring awareness about the issue right into our schools.
A lot of times people think you have to physically be kidnapped, physically be handcuffed to a bed, or physically be beaten into human trafficking. That is not the case.
The Prevention Project began earlier this month at Grants Pass High School. Over the 6 weeks, students will learn how to identify human traffickers, what human trafficking is, and how they can help put an end to it.
It can affect them, it could affect their friends and family, even without knowing, and I know that's what I think opened all our eyes.
The rural communities, just like ours, are really susceptible.
Caleb LaPlante is ACT Southern Oregon's outreach coordinator. He says youth in our small communities are a target for traffickers who lure them away with the promise of adventure in big cities.
Our youth especially are uneducated, and traffickers know that.
This prevention project is widespread in other parts of the country, but this is the first time it's been taught in a school on the West Coast.
Vulnerability and exploitation.
And LaPlante says there's no one more qualified to teach it than Bender.
She's one of the nation's premier survivor leaders. She has contracts to train top-level law enforcement and speak at national conferences, and she's giving her own time to be here to better her own community. It's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
A woman who knows 2 lives, one as a slave and one as a survivor. Bender says she'll never stop working to bring an end to sex trafficking.
There is hope that this doesn't have to haunt you. This doesn't have to follow you everywhere. This doesn't have to consume your thoughts or define who you are.
Though the program is new here, other Southern Oregon school districts are already interested. LaPlante says Three Rivers School District has reached out hoping to implement the program in their schools. To find out more information, including how you can help put an end to sex trafficking, visit our website, KOBI5.com. In the studio, Cassie Nelson, NBC5 News.